of the dot. It's like I'm drowning in a sea full of stupid, surrounded by people who prove it. Just choose it, leave it, or lose it, believe it. I bleed music, call it cash for components. To be in this movement without me, it only lasts for a moment. I only ask for what's right, smash an opponent. If he asks for a fight, I'll just whoop his ass with the mic. Polarizing like beam splitters. This green liquor's got me fucking your teen sister until my beam blisters.
Ground Zero, Volume 1, Red Deer, make some noise. I'm your host, Sketch Menace. I got a co-host with me to my right.
R.O.B, Obnoxious Limited, Hip Hop Junkies Productions, RDC. It's a big battle. Let's get it in.
You're right. Big shout out to all of our sponsors, the club for letting us do this here, Montography, Wicked City Productions, Darkside Productions, check their shit out. Everybody doing it big, UmbrellaPro.com, doing all the videography and whatnot, Montography, photography. Check their shit out on Facebook, gonna be dope. No further ado, rapper to my right, introduce yourself.
Adamantium.
Yeah! Rapper to my left.
Heavy Knowledge, True Apostles, Detoxic, Battle Park, Movement on Zone. Shoutouts to Red Deer. Shoutouts to King of the Dot, Sketch Menace, R.O.B, Obnoxious LTD, you know, fucking putting it on properly down here, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And shoutouts to my big homie Too Small over there. He helped me get down here at last notice. Fucking one day ahead of the fucking battle.
This battle's for 4 mils each. $800 on $800 on the line here. Adamantium, you're the person to my right, calling the air. Heads.
Fuck it, I'll go first.
Yeah. All right, do it. All right, it is 2-minute rounds. It is, we're not even talking. We're just 2-minute rounds. It is 2 minutes on Heavy Knowledge whenever he decides to start. Red Deer, show some respect. Let's have some fun. Make some noise. Get it in.
Alright, yo. He heard he was gonna go against me. He's like, OMG. He didn't think he'd feel strong as a dope MC, cause even he hates all the songs on his own LP. That last battle with Juan wasn't even close to me. I exposed his little ovary when I opened him ferociously. But supposedly, Cam the Wiz didn't vote for me. So I was kind of hoping he would consider ever coaching me. But doing funny voices was the only thing he showed to me. Fuck politics. I win. No debate. No complaints. I'll roast your face on open flames if the judging doesn't go my way, cause man, you are so whack. In your battle with Urban, you earned a whole fam, man. Just keep your mouth shut or I will murk you slow, fam. Tell your friends if I jump high, they'll get hurt with both hands. I speak with a presence that can move a person so back, and I also know how to reverse a choke slam. Just cause I hate you, I'm gonna be that perverted old man that shows your granddaughter a whole new world of romance. I'll teach her something and she won't learn to slow dance. We'll get to the biz and me and her won't hold hands. Yo, so your homie told me if I mention him, he'll just hit me. All I could think was, man, I wish I brought my helmet with me. So this, I guess, is to your anonymous friend. I'm truly sorry. To protect his identity, we'll change his name to Too Boring. See, Too Boring ain't interesting just because he's 2 stories. Adam, you too, you bore me. I bet when you recording, your producer's sitting outside the booth, snoring. When he said that shit about Ronnie trying to buy you a drink, I thought you were corny. You took something that happened with my brother and applied it to him. True story. You kind of look like a Goomba from the Super Mario movie. Remember, they didn't look like anything, they just looked retarded and stupid? Now, don't get me started, because I will start the conclusion. Now, I can stand here and smack you till your particles loosen, but I'd rather explain why that pride inside your heart's an illusion. You're the type of geek to think a fart is amusing. You're the type of freak that a carnival chooses. You ain't ill, but you kinda sorta tight. You ain't rhyming so precise with your tiny overbite. You should just try hiding till the night inside a hole for mice. Yo, well, I was trying to write. My mind was racked. What else could I talk about besides the fact you tried to rap about comic books and it was kind of whack? He's like, clearly, I take my vitamins. Seriously, I'm harder than Iron Man. And lyrically, I'm Carnage from Spider-Man. Time fucking your life.
Whoa, make some noise.
Now you said to beat you it isn't simple. I would need clips and pistols and hit your nipples with ballistic missiles. Well, I say your thoughts are wishful. Cause now that I'm fixed to get you, we'll see how you react when I repeatedly kick you, dissolving your tissue to the point that your cheeks are ground beef and your physique is fish food. I'll hit you with all types of shit. Mike Tyson fists. My objective is to kill. It's a skill that I am licensed with, so if I fight you click, it won't be long before I light a split. See, when I come to beef, I swarm you fucking creeps. Your crew's under siege, pummeled, shattered, stunned by a dozen knees, punches, elbows, hell's fire and thunder's heat. And that's at least the level you'd have to be at to fuck with me. So you're nothing, knowledge. This cumbersome bubblegum perpetrator is finished, diminished, marked off of my hit list. A blade that's 6 inches razor sharp leaves him winded. Abrasions on his ribs cut from his groin to sternum, then twisted. I'm gifted. A demon release pulling his teeth with some vice grips. Believe it, you'll see switchblade sneakers and nightsticks. I'm precise with my slices. With knives, I'm the nicest. Try fighting, it's lights, kid. Your life with my right kick. I might just play surgeon and dice up your eyelids. For certain you're worthless, it's urgent, you're lifeless. Now your crew's gonna talk shit. Well, tell them they can fucking say it to my face. Cause if it's said behind my back, then y'all some straight up fucking snakes. But don't approach me with no bullshit, cause I'll leave you laying in your place for things you made up out of hate your parents paid for your mistakes. Now, if you want to turn to one of these fucks on the internet, go ahead and try and talk, kid. And I guarantee me and Too Tall, we're gonna show up to your doorsteps on some Jay and Silent Bob shit. Now, what I see in you, Jerry, is nothing new. You're a fucking goof. Been set up in a couple battles, maybe even ducked a few. No, wait. That's what your brother K-Dub would do. Now, speaking of K-Dub, well, this brings us to gay love. Straight up, you two faggots are the epitome of face fuck. Now, dog, it ain't a question. Your strange complexion looks like someone ate your flesh and makes cheddar cheese or thesaurus look like David Beckham. Now, diabetes this second.
Yo, your wife is nice, but I may just tease her. No, you're about to see your lady ethered. See, she ain't a senior, but she gangbanged at least 80 geezers. Then she had a couple kids, but she's a baby eater. She eats them like a baconator, 'cause she's a bacon eater. I ain't bacon either. They use a rake to feed her. If she claims to be a troll, I may believe her, 'cause she's a crazy creature with lazy features. See, my girl fucking moves like Stacy Keebler. Your girl just removed her baby wiener. She found it when she shaved her beaver. To him, that hoe's a major keeper. Yeah, I drop a lot of grime in all my rhymes. I'm on the grind like all the time. I'm not surprised you did not decide to cross the caution line. If you want to try, let God decide if you want to die. Have you tossed aside like you're not alive, then ostracized by all the guys that called you fly? For the longest time, he thought Pac was alive. And it's not like he thought it was all a lie. He just didn't know that Pac had died. Yo, let me get this straight. When you battled Skrilla J, did you mean it in a different way, or were you projecting insecurities when you said that he was really gay? Because you choked him in the third and didn't have shit to say, so you just talked about his penis like it was the only thing that was in your brain. How did you even get the win that day? Anyway, he knew that was coming, so when he spits his flip, it won't be half as stunning. You kind of look like you're the type of kid who got spanked a lot, to the point that it affected the way you walk. He's influenced by the law, and you can thank his pops. He's the one that taught him that racist cops get paid a lot. I bet you don't make a lot of creative thoughts. Aren't you the guy that kick Napoleon's tater tots? Maybe not. Maybe not. When you freestyle, you just brag a lot and say fag and cock. That time we met and I gave you props, I was trying to get you to feel so accomplished it would make you stop. I bet you're used to getting tased a lot and grazed and shot, because Adam, you was straight up gangster. Not. I'm the savage individual, but when I rap I feel invincible. My knowledge got so heavy that its gravity is critical. You're absolutely pitiful. Adamantium is fictional. Like when I got caught smoking pot, I was like, it's actually medicinal. Now I'll tell you, if some of you when you beat me a spit and I busted a nut in that cup and that's semen you're drinking, you're losing your dominance like your weenie is shrinking. You're losing your cool and I can see what you're thinking. He's like, oh shit, why did I show up? I just thought I was sick because when I rhyme people throw up. You should blow up your head and reach for the pistol. If you facing this Nietzsche, you was deceased as disco.
Round 2, Adamantium.
Round 2.
Now I got a lot on you, homie. I could use face jokes, or I could use race jokes. I mean, Bruce already proved how much you hate those. So when I say you look like that Cleveland Indian, you can know my ass is just kidding. But when I talk about knives, it's because I rap what I'm living. I'm from the murder capital, where people are stabbing at will. To survive in these streets, you need actual skill. It ain't about grabbing the heat or about packing the steel. It's about how you react when it happens for real. Now, you claim to be a joker. Well, I won't get played by a gimmick, because I've handled my beef with actors using the strangest equipment. Prescription pills, and I'm evil enough to play with syringes. I even staged Heath Ledger's death for portraying my image. But nevertheless, son, I'm better than best. I'll sever your neck and lay your head on your chest. When my weapon connects, I'm dismembering flesh, and whoever objects is getting it next. Now I'll hand him his ass if this little bitch got problems. But since I'm pissed at this shit talk artist, I'ma test his hip-hop knowledge. Who's the godfather of hip-hop? Who's the first rapper to go diamond? What label did Eazy-E start, and who was the white dude behind him? Who's the pioneer of G-Funk? Who used to rhyme with abilities? Here's an easy one, faggot. Who sings 93 till infinity? Heavy knowledge. You're a lonely, timid poser with a stolen image. If only this kid would have known this shit, then I wouldn't have to expose this fictitious limp-dick bastard to being a phony gimmick. Oh, by the way, Cool Herc, MC Hammer, Ruthless Records, Jerry Heller, Nate Dogg, Idea, and fucking Souls of Mischief. You fucking chump! I'll prove this faggot ain't legit. Son, you're about as threatening as Manic when he's pissed. Against Jesse J's brother! You threw a punch that landed on his chin, then held your hand yelling, damn it, because that faggot didn't flinch. Now, you're right, I might have stumbled in my first battle. I even told the man he had a dick. But at least I didn't get in a fight with Jesse J's brother fucking bone marrow and break my hand like a bitch. Oh.
Time, yo, big support. Round 3, heavy knowledge.
Yo, so you didn't like Heath Ledger, so you pounded on him. He infringed on your image from Brokeback Mountain. Fuck it. Yo, and the choice to challenge Bruce was hardly a mistake. And a loss to someone great wasn't hard for me to take. Besides, he did a great job of advertising my sparklers and snakes. Fact! We got the planet's best battle league. That's just how far our country has risen. Not to mention the champ now runs the fucking division. With all that in mind, I say you're an ugly addition. You and your friends got anger issues. That's why you're always pumping and fisting. I heard not only do you seem to have trouble with women, but you're also not allowed to own puppies or kittens. And it's not because you don't love them, it's because when you hug them, you squish them. I'm just gonna keep getting under his skin with the punches I spit till every judge's decision's pretty much at a winner when I have every one of them grinning from my cunning precision. They'd be like, man, he'd really humble his victim. His future's so bright that he fucked up my vision. You use intimidation tactics as a gimmick in your matches. I didn't think a rapper who was sick and was a whack would simply have to act like they're gonna kick me in the package. You can go ahead and hit me till my ligaments detach, because then you'll be known as a league's sensitive and prissy little faggot. So you want reality? Because I've been trying to get the reaction, saving the relevance to pretend I have a bit of compassion, but fuck all that shit. This is what happened. I told him 2-minute rounds and $1,000 each is what I personally want. He said he's getting into investments and he'd prefer if we did not. The fuck you gonna do? Diversify your bonds? You probably sit at home and drink it till it's raw and there's herpes on your palms. I thought I made this point just by murking every song. I thought I made this point just by murdering Don Juan. I thought if a rapper wasn't determined to get the curtains and he was gone. I thought this game was based on talent. Now I'm certain I was wrong. Go ahead, try and disclaim this fact that the two main events are completely mismatched. If I knew McKnight was coming down, it would have been better me and him clashed. You could have took on Juan Ramirez and got broken off like a Kit Kat. Sit back, listen to some some sick raps. Sketch set this up because he knew he'd see two MCs lyrically get bitch slapped. So when the footage finally gets posted and you see him get murked easy and how I left everybody with hurt feelings, I'll take a break from battling till they give me somebody that's worth beating.
Round 3, Adamantium.
Now your girl is trife, dude. It's quite true. She's cold-headed. She gave me a blowjob with ice cubes. Now she loves my cock. Homie, she only likes you, and I think I might rock that twat again because that bitch has some nice boobs. See, me and your girl were drunk texting. She said she was with her dumb best friends and asked if I'd come sex them. I said, sure, hun, but I had one question. After I savagely ravage your snatches, will you bitches be fixing me some refreshments? See, I taught this hoe some lessons. I took her asshole and stretched it. Kicked her friends out the house, then gagged her mouth. She looked desperate. Now, I was fiending for a massacre. Like I was in Texas, but I forgot my chainsaw in the same spot that Leatherface takes the dentures. See, now it's unfortunate how I forced your chick in my torture pit with all sorts of sick, twisted, morbid whips, puking from morning sickness, pregnant, so I floored the bitch and scorched your kid with my well-proportioned abortion fist. See, I left your girl scattered in different areas, cut into various fragments. Jerry, it's tragic. And the same's gonna happen to Urban Voice. Cause I bet him 500 in our battle that he's a homo and fuck, he's clearly a faggot. Now, it ain't hard to tell that Jerry's a fraud. He didn't come to the party after his battle with Juan because he was scared to get robbed. And plus, I was there and he lost. Then you had the nerve to say Urban beat me in regulation. There was no need for extra time. But check the footage, faggot. He couldn't have beat me without stealing Sketch's line. Oh, what? You didn't know? You didn't know? 12 years old and mixed up on coke? Fuck, that's a bad look taking shit from the host. Especially when you have a vagina and you're a dick-sucking pro. See now, when it comes down to our skin, the differences are distinct. Come on, Jerry. Our people have more in common than you might think. Now, your kind drink a little whiskey. Hell, mine drink a little bit more. And my ancestors also painted their faces when they were ready for war. My country was invaded by England, raped and murdered with force. And that shit happened hundreds of years before they did it to yours. Now, don't get me wrong, I respect First Nations. And Jerry, I'm white. But it's people like you who are the reason for native stereotypes. Talking about your blades and burners. I'ma arrange the murder of this native pervert and fucking shoot this faggot for talking out of his ass. Ace Ventura.
Yo, welcome back to Ground Zero, Red Deer Volume 1. You think that was a hot battle? Make some I'd like to say big up to both these dudes. Whoever ends up winning or losing in this, both you guys came. Nothing but respect here from me for both of you guys, man. Straight up, that was really dope. But the winner of the battle, from a 4-1 decision, 5 judges, no option of OT. The winner of the $800, Adamantium.